I'm Oh My God Tarot, and this is your Someone Secretly Wishes You Knew This tarot card reading. Let's have a look at the who of it all, and then we'll do a tarot spread. If you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website. And here we go. Let's do it. Alright, Libra, the first person is, or the first vibe zodiac sign is Aquarius. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. But stop. So you have Aquarius energy, and we know this energy to be kind of a networking person. Very weird and different, but also very social for some reason. But they may not be as communicative as they could be. But they're very social, which is strange. Your next card here, Libra, is Pisces. And the energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So Pisces is ruled by the planet Neptune and Jupiter, which both kind of interesting signs actually. Neptune is giving us that whole dreamlike person where they have this imagination. They see a lot of beauty in things, but they're also like their perception of reality is a little bit like, hey, this is not a Disney movie. Like, wake up. Are you there? And then the Jupiter aspect of them is like they're kind of lucky and they're kind of oriented around expansion. So they always want to know why. They always want to learn, and especially in the realms of spirituality. Then we got Gemini. We got two air signs now. And with Gemini, the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchanges possible. All right. Okay, Gemini. Okay. Anyways, okay, so the very communicative energy from Gemini, because Gemini is ruled by the planet Mercury. And you know Mercury is the planet of speed and communication. I like it. It's intellectual and, mathematical, if you will. But then we also have that little garnish of Pisces. So we have sensitivity, compassion, and empathy with this person. And then we have uniqueness with Aquarius. So let's have a look and see what they secretly wish you knew, because they're good at communication. So there's got to be a reason they're not really letting you know. All right, let's see. Secretly wishes you knew this. All right, 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Ace of Cups, look at you, Queen of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. There's some practicality in here. All right, so we start off with the fire energy. We have 2 fires. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that you're dealing with, but it's a lot of like energy. So we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. We know that this person is pondering about their future, so they're probably a little indecisive, or just having like that anxious urge to go out there and adventure, which depending on what status you have with this person, it may be a good thing, maybe a bad thing, maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing. But I feel like it's suspicious to me because this person is wanting to see out there beyond the horizon and wanting to explore and have an adventure and take action, even though they have some stability behind them. They have balance here with the other 2 wands, but there's like this desire for this extra thing that they have, and it's in reverse, so it might be falling in at the wrong time. So this is why I'm wondering if maybe this is why they secretly wish they could tell you. But again, if you're that, if it involves walking away from you or doing something, taking some action that you may not agree with or understand, you might find yourself with a defensive Pokemon. We have the 7 of Wands, and this is a kind of stand your ground energy, and this person may be defending their actions, or because this card is in reverse, they may not really have a good defense, but they will be defending their actions, and they may not even want to have to defend their actions. Aquarius doesn't like to defend their actions. Let me do me. If you don't like it, then you can do whatever you want, but I'm doing me. So that may be why that 7 of Wands is there, but I think this is all inspired by the way that they're moving, the way that they're acting. Their tangible actions really show you where their head's at. So I think there's something that they're defensive about, but that's more of a tell than you think it is. We have the Ace of Cups. This person wants new connections. This person desires new connections. And again, if this is somebody that you care for and this is somebody that you're in the will they won't they stay of it, then your relationship with them, I think that they wish that you knew that. I think they wish that you knew that they wanted a new connection, and that may be with you. But if you're in the thick of it in a relationship with them, this person might be curious about the unknown of a new relationship. Maybe they just want to keep their options open, and maybe that's the sign that you need, because it's hard to read an Aquarius. It's hard to read their intentions, but yeah, their actions are very clear. So the Ace of Cups, if they want that new connection, it's an emotional one, so it may matter to them a lot in the way of a Pisces, where they want to have a certain type of feeling evoked out of them when they find their person or anyone that they tango with. Or also, this is inspiration as well. They might just develop new feelings or initiate, develop new feelings, and it's like a new beginning out of nowhere. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. So we know that this person they maybe have resources. They maybe have like a leader, a boss that pays them special attention, has their best interest at heart, provides them opportunities, and that might be where that emotional connection develops, the Queen of Pentacles type energy, somebody who can offer them opportunity. If that's not you, this person might be interested in that, somebody that can offer them more as far as opportunities, which means, like, let's say you're dealing with somebody who's like, oh, I want somebody that'll pay for me. I want somebody that'll care about me enough to pay for me and provide me with shelter, or provide me with something, like, as far as my lifestyle. It could even be kids. It could be something tangible, like this person will pay for my this, that, or the other thing. This person, money ain't an issue, and they're very generous with their money or their time, their attention. And the Queen of Pentacles is known to do that very, and has a lot of empathy and compassion when it comes to money. Not that they'll just give it away, but they'll give opportunity so that you can make your own, opportunity. The Knight of Pentacles also indicates such a thing, that this person may be going out of their way for you or this person. So that might be something that keeps them curious and wanting to stay open to new opportunities, and making new connections. They may be very defensive about these connections, but I think that it might be an opportunist type of energy. Aquarius, they do things in a very unconventional way. Pisces go with their heart and their feelings, which could lead them to act impulsively and, like, forget it, I'm in love, I'm just gonna go with whatever, do whatever. And then Gemini energy, of course, is very persuasive, so they get what they want. And if this person is being defensive because they're curious about what's out there, and maybe at an ill-timed, thing, it just might be an opportunity that is presented to them emotionally, like randomly somebody stimulates their feelings, makes them feel some sort of way, and then this person provides them with a place to stay. Maybe they're hobosexual, they just fall in love based on who will let them stay on their couch. But I feel like this person might even have offered them like a job, or some opportunity, something like a job, a free place to live, free something tangible, something as far as lifestyle this person may be providing for them, and that might be something that's hard to walk away from, or it might keep them interested in seeing what they can get, seeing what's out there, and open to new connections. So that's something that they secretly wish you knew, especially if you're giving yourself that Queen of Pentacles vibe, where you're supporting them in some way that you probably should get some certified stability, rather than like providing for them just because you want that, you like that, you're excited about a new connection. Because this person might be defensive in some way, but I would take note of how they're defensive, because it might be a tell of what they're hiding, if they're hiding anything. Because let's say this person's with someone else and they meet you, and then you have all these opportunities for them, and they feel like excited about you, and so they impulsively want to just go towards your direction. But you want that all sorted out. Like, are you gonna fall back into old habits? Like, what is it that you truly want? Like, I don't want you to care for me because of opportunities that I can give you. I want you to care for me because of me. But a little less worried about that, because Pisces has those feelings, and Ace of Cups is like, no, it's a new inspiration. Like, it's a new feeling that this person gives me. Maybe shelter and stability is not necessarily like you can stay on my couch, but it's like you're not playing games. You're serious, and you know what you're dealing with, and you're showing that you're stable. And maybe that's what they're looking for, and they're not quite sure they can get that from you as well. So if you're interested in proving that or showing that type of energy where you're a stable figure, you're not explosive, reactive, or anything like that, and just kind of developing more feelings or going from here with the Ace of Cups, progressing to the Two of Cups, just by positive vibes, good feelings, and support and stability, and the willingness to deal with their shortcomings or their inadequacies, because they'll be defensive about that stuff. All right, so that's the kind of match they want to see. If you care to be their fantasy, Ugh. Anyways, there it is. That's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And yes, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.